Welcome everyone, I'm a rough Pebble and we're going to be jumping into a new series of RimWorld, specifically using the hardcore SK mod pack. Now we'll get into that a little bit more, as well as a few other things when we're waiting for the world to generate, but in the meantime let's go ahead and just press forward and we'll explain some stuff. I'll explain some stuff as we move forward. So first, this first episode is going to be specifically about making the new world, about making our characters and stuff like that. Now I'm just going to be randomly rolling those, but feel free to stick around for this process. Now, if you just want to stick to the gameplay and watch the actual game, feel free to skip to the next episode. This one should be about 10 minutes long. Hopefully no longer than that. We'll see. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in. I'm going to go start a new colony. I like Crash Landed as a scenario. It's pretty basic. You don't really get very much in terms of supplies, just the things that you need. So I think, for me, I really like this experience. Feel free to play around with whatever. Be a cannibal, be some bloodthirsty Norbles, or whatever. Tons of different options here that come with the hardcore SK mod pack. I think this is maybe the base one, and I don't actually remember what comes in the vanilla RimWorld, so you'll have to check that out. Additionally, you can create your own or edit any of the ones that are already here, so feel free to play around with that. I'm going to stick with Crash Landed, which just gives me these 3 tools, and I get to choose 3 people from 8. Now I'm going to be rolling because I really need stuff to be pretty specific, because we're going to be playing on Randy Random Savage. Now I could be playing on some of these other ones that come with hardcore SK mod pack. Savage is really hard already. Maybe we'll try Merciless or Hell in one of these other ones, but trust me, we play on commitment mode, so Savage I think is just enough to where, you know, it's maybe a 50-50 shot of whether we make it or not. It sort of depends on whatever Randy decides to throw at us. So we are going to use him as our storyteller. Click forward to next. Now this is where we create our world. Let's go ahead and name our seed. Let's see, let's just random one here, 2, and my voice is cracking, and that's fun too. Let's do, I just want to be able to, let's just do Basin. I'm fine with that, I guess. Planet size, I'm going to leave at default. Globe coverage, I'm going to put to 100, which means it might take a little bit of time to generate, but hopefully you stick with me or just skip forward, or you know how to use YouTube. I don't need to teach you. Overall rainfall here, I'm going to go somewhere between normal and high. I like that setting. You can just pick one from here already, but I like to do custom because I kind of like a specific climate. Now we're going to do right around here in terms of global temperature, and axial tilt I'm going to move to high. That just means that there's going to be a huge variance between the temperatures, between summer and winter and stuff like that. So I kind of like playing with that. It adds a little bit more challenge. I'm going to go hit generate, and it's going to take a few seconds, maybe a minute. So either stick around and listen to me talk to myself and to you, or feel free to skip ahead a minute. But basically what I'm hoping this world is going to be is, and I know it's actually going to be, this is somewhat of a temperate world with pretty cold, relatively colder temperatures, and it's already a challenge. Like I've tried playing this so many times, and it's keeps murdering me, so hopefully this one goes a little bit better. I do have quite a bit of experience playing this game, but not that much playing hardcore SK mod pack, so obviously if you have any pointers for me throughout this whole series, feel free to pipe up. Additionally, feel free to suggest names for our little pawns here, for our little colonists, or feel free to suggest just things that I should be doing or I could be doing better. I am, again, like I said, not the best, but I don't think I'm the worst either, so somewhere in between. You be the judge of that. Now we're gonna, I like doing it, I like settling on rivers, kind of close to boreal forest, which is what this sort of brownish what is it, biome is. This is the tundra, and this is temperate forest. I like being in the temperate forest, but close to the tundra. The coldness definitely impacts your ability to grow. So important to keep in mind, but I think that we should be fine here. Now, let's see, that's a pretty large river, and there's caves. I don't particularly like caves. This isn't so bad down here. I do like granite and clay stone, so if I can find the two of those, that's usually my preferred. But it doesn't look like we're gonna roll that. Sandstone, slate. Yeah, so let's see. I don't really like starting on the roads. We could do something up here. This isn't so bad. I kind of like this. We're kind of close to an ally. This is an ally faction. This is one of their little cities here. If we go to factions, we'll see that. Are they the Seto? No, they're the Thikaura amalgamation. So if we scroll down to them, yeah, we'll see we got a +1, and it even tells us neutral. It's not friends, but definitely stuff that we could play around with and try to make them like us a little bit more. Let's see, if we went down here, there's no real way to get past these mountains, and so this is sort of closed off. So he said this spot up here. Yeah, I like that one. Okay, cool. So there's no caves. The average temperature is pretty cold, but I think we'll be fine. That's 32 degrees Fahrenheit to maybe like, I think like 60s, maybe a little bit more, 65. I don't know. I don't really do conversion, but I do like the metric system, so we'll stick with that. Looks good. And so we're going to go ahead and do the largest map size here. And I think we're good to go. So we've got a friend here, some enemies down here. These guys are, I think, a tribe or something like that. White. Banalar. Let's see. Let's go down. Oh, wait, maybe I passed it already. Up here. Oh, no. That's the name of the city. The Kugo. Let's see, where's that? There they are. Okay, so they hate us. Hostiles. They're predators. I don't really know what that means, but don't like it. Alright. Alright, well, nonetheless, I think that should be fine. No real way to get past these mountains either until we build some stuff, which is gonna take a long time. Alright, so we're good to go here, so let's do next, and we'll select our colonists. Now, this is... for the settings that we're playing on, we got to be pretty picky here. Like, I don't want anybody with like awful traits, and I need them to be able to do specific tasks and be pretty skilled in them. So I'm just gonna keep clicking here. I don't really like older folks. Yeah, annoying voice. So anything that's in the red, I typically tend to avoid, unless like it's a really interesting person and they're good. This person's not terrible. I like the master diplomat, and their ability to do mining is good. So we'll stick with you for now. We may come back to picking at you. I don't like all the health issues this person has, so a bite scar on the torso, not terrible. It's not going to hinder us too bad. I'm just going to keep clicking here. Not really explaining why, but just trust me, these folks aren't really stuff that we can work with for the most part. Like, if there's a dash here, it means they're not good at it, and so this person is like awful to bring around for a starting colonist. So we really want to avoid that. I need somebody that's really good at construction, like preferably skilled like this, so like a builder would be really great, except this nervous is pretty detrimental. I don't really like that. Nah, this is good. Oh, except for the bad back. Yikes. That would have been good. But We really need these people to be pretty healthy. Yikes, but yeah, so you can't do violence, and that's pretty important in our starting off, in our initial set of colonists. Addictions like this are also pretty bad. Like particularly in the early game, we really want... This is a pretty good person. They don't do a few of the things that we really need them to, though. Like, there's some things that are important, other things not. Like, if one of our people can't do medicine or like do social stuff or artistic stuff, that's fine. Psychopath is not bad, but it's not great either. Okay, this is something we can work with here. So we'll hold on to you. We'll hold on to you for now. Let's go ahead and roll you a couple times here. So not bad, but also incapable of a lot of the stuff that I need. Like firefighting, if one of our folks can't do that, that's fine. Let's see here. Oh god, you'd be great, but if only you could do violence. I also don't like body purist. It means that if you try to replace any of their limbs with like bionic parts or anything like that, it kind of... They get a mood hit from that, and that's not great. Greedy, abrasive. Okay. This is pretty interesting. I'm not... I mean, it sucks that they're xenophobes, but also... So what? We'll keep you for now. We'll keep rolling down here, and we might replace one of our folks. See, I like transhumanist, somebody that likes having bionic parts. Brawler, neat, free, coordinated. This could be good. Those things kind of cancel each other out. There's actually a pretty good person. You can do plants. You're really good at crafting. Alright, so let's go ahead and take you out. Alright, so we'll do these three folks. I am pretty content with that. You're not that great, honestly. We might want to re-roll until we get somebody slightly better. Right? I mean, Master Diplomat is pretty cool. But... I mean, it's not that great. I mean, it's fine, but what's not great about him is specifically is that he doesn't really have a lot of passion except for... That's what these two little pips here mean. This one means they have like a medium passion. Interested, and this one is like a burning passion. I like having more of those, personally, but, you know. You know what? We'll probably just stick with it at this point. Do a couple. You're not bad. You're pretty good. You're a little bit old, though. Yeah, like, once you start hitting your 50s as one of our first colonists. Rockhound isn't bad. It just means that you're bad at planting, which is... Fine. Everybody's interested in cooking so far. Alright, well, we'll hold on to you, Master Trader. Ooh, we got a... what some might call a kashit here. Okay, this is interesting. The diplomat is pretty good here. I mean, it's not a master diplomat. Let's leave it. Let's just leave it. Oh, you're also a master diplomat. But you're a xenophobe, so you really don't care about the people. Only your own kind. Huh. Quick Sleeper is pretty cool. Don't really care about you not being able to do these things. Just do it. couple quick spins here. All right, let's go ahead and go with. Let's go with. So we already got a master diplomat. Let's see how that works out. We'll move you up here. Everybody's interested in construction, which is really great. This is actually a first. Now, we'll probably stick you on plants, put you on building, and put you, shoot. See, I want to make use of this coordinated thing. Well, and the success chance is pretty good. And you weren't really good at planting. If I had somebody that was good at planting, that would be pretty cool. Like, you're not bad. You're not old for, I can't remember what the little alien, maybe they're elves or something like that. Okay. I don't know what this. All right, let's do you. That's what we're doing. An extrovert, a builder, who's trigger happy. Okay, sounds good. All right, so I'm going to name these folks real quick. And I will be right back. So let's go ahead and see. Okay, there we go. Okay, for some reason it was letting me pause and then not. Okay, all right. I'm going to rename these folks and then I will be right back. Okay, cool. Okay, great. I got it figured out. That took a little bit of back and forth. Oh, shoot, I didn't realize you were 52 years old. That should be fine. Yikes. Oh, that should be fine. We'll make it work. Okay, so I've renamed our folks here, Tree, Walt, and Flinks, and we're going to go ahead and get started here. So I will see you all in the next episode, and have a great day. Take care.